What's going on, sinners? Tristan here, and when I'm here, you know what that usually means. It means Pokemon, and today is no different. Today, we're going to be doing two things. We're going to look at exactly what comes in a Twilight Masquerade pre-release kit, and also what comes in Twilight Masquerade itself. So, double whammy. Amazing. I am very much looking forward to this set. I have been since it was announced. Ever since I saw this little guy, I knew we were going to get a Kami. And I knew we were going to get a Kami, I knew that we'd be getting cards for this guy. Look at him there. One of my favourite little guys. I'm hoping I get something really nice because my luck hasn't been the best in my singles at the moment. So I'm hoping with this kit, we'll be able to show off some of the really, really nice cards we get. So without further ado, I think we should just get right into it, don't you? I think so.
So, what are you to expect when you come to a Pokemon pre-release? So, you will get one of these build and battle kits as a guarantee. So this will come with a 40 card deck, one of 4 of them. You get a unique foil promo card depending on what deck you manage to get. You get 4 packs, which you are able to mix in, if possible, into your deck. And you also get a code card if you are into your Pokemon TCG Live, which I highly recommend for those wanting to get into the game, just to have a little practice before you go and invest anything into it. It has a really brilliant tutorial. Funny enough, how I learned myself. And I'm not the greatest of players, but that's because I like to use a little bit of fun in it. I don't go for the meta. So you'll get that inside this kit. And most reputable game stores will also give you free participation packs. Just for turning up, you'll get 7 packs typically. So I think without further ado, we start opening these. Okay, so we got Tatsugiri with a very nice Twilight Masquerade thing. Attract customers once per turn. If this card is in the active spot, you may look at a top 6 card of your deck, reveal support card. That's very good of the recent supporters. So for this one, we got a Psychic Grass deck. Interesting. So we got Florges, switch once per turn, lets you flip a coin. If heads, switch in one of your opponent's bench. Ooh. That is interesting. That is as close to control as you'll get in Pokemon. That is very interesting. So we got 2. We also get Floette, which lets you search for 3 basic energy cards, reveal and put into your hand and search your deck. That's quite good early game. I find that quite interesting. That'll help you build. And this one also lets you bind your wound. I think that could be an interesting one for later in the game. Okay, Rillaboom. Drumbeat and during your opponent's next turn. Okay. Oh, this one's very control heavy. So this card will make it so your opponent requires more resource to attack and also retreat. That is interesting. Once per turn, if your active Pokemon has the Festival Lead ability, you may search your deck for a card, put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Festival Lead. Now that is intriguing. What does have Festival Lead? Aha. So it works very well directly with Diplin, at least. So if Festival Ground is in play, this card may use an attack it has twice. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, this is getting interesting with the effects. I've not seen this in my day in Pokemon anyways, but this one will. Let you use this attack twice, which, albeit does damage your own Pokemon. It does not. Oh my goodness. Okay. So this card will do 20 damage for each of your benched Pokemon, which is up to 5. So this card can do 100 damage, potentially. And if you manage to knock out your opponent's active Pokemon, you can attack again instantly. That's the first time I've seen that in Pokemon. That is wild. Fair play. Okay. This is getting up to be interesting. Fezandipity. If this card has any dark energy attached to it, or darkness energy, and is damaged by an attack, flip a coin. If heads, prevent that damage. Okay, this format's getting a bit wild now. I'm very much looking forward to this. And it also does 30 damage for each energy attached to this Pokemon, which is very much my style when it comes to Pokemon. Okay, we've got a typical youngster that lets you shuffle your hand in your deck, draw 5 cards. Got 2 of those. Search your deck for 2 evolution Pokemon, reveal them, put them into your hand and shuffle your deck. Better evolution incense, except you can only use it once per turn. Picnica, flip a coin. If heads, draw 4 cards. If tails, draw 2. No loss on that. Festival Grounds. Each Pokemon that has an energy attached, both yours and your opponent's, recover from all special conditions and can't be affected by any special conditions. Okay, so this is what this card's referring to. So you do need to have the stadium in play to use Festival Lead. So it is counterable, but very funny, very interesting. Buddy Buddy Poffin. This card in this format is going to be very interesting because I do believe that Battle VIP Pass is now out of rotation. So this is going to be one of your closer bets to use early game to get your basics down. Rare Candy has become a love of mine. It lets you skip your stage 1 evolutions and go straight to the final as long as you haven't just played it. Very handy card. Ultra Ball, easy. Rescue Board, okay, it lets you retreat easier, and if the HP is 30 or less, it has no retreat cost, so quite handy. And then your Energy Brick. So yes, they do give you a deck that is 100% ready to play. From looking at it, very nice, very functional deck. I'm intrigued. So, I think we get straight onto the packs now. So, besides the very interesting deck, what do we get in the kit? We get 4 of these. First pack, getting straight into it. Blood Moon Luna looks absolutely amazing. Let's see what we get. If I can open it. Okay, we got a code card. And we've got Clefairy, Varoom, Volbeat, Luxio, Melodic. Mentally calm. Your opponent's Pokemon in play and all attached cards can't be put into your opponent's hand. Interesting. Ariados. Your opponent's active Pokemon retreat cost is 1 more. Very interesting. Kieran. I did like Kieran as a character. He was quite intriguing. Choose 1. Switch your active Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. Or during this turn, attacks used by your Pokemon do 30 more damage to your opponent's active EX and active V. Okay, quite handy. Leafeon. I was really looking forward to getting a Leafeon, actually. The art on this Leafeon is absolutely beautiful. So that is our foil. We've also got Ninetales again. Absolutely beautiful. Just the background work and the fact that there's a nice Terra Raid Crystal in the back. That is wonderful. And yes, okay, here we go. First pack, Teal Mask Ogopon EX. Once during your turn, you may attach a basic Leaf Energy from your hand to this Pokemon. If you attached an energy to a Pokemon this way, you draw a card. That is just... You get to attach an energy and you get to draw a card. There is no loss there. Miria's Leaf Shower 30 plus. This attack does 30 more damage for each energy attached to both active Pokemon. Ooh. That could be really great in taking down an opponent who's managed to build quite quickly. Ooh, okay, that's a very interesting card. Ooh, okay, let's hope we can keep this luck carrying on. For our second pack with Dragapult terrestrialized on it. So, speaking of, there we go, with a Dracloak. Once during your turn, you may look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put one into your hand, put the other card onto the bottom. Quite handy, that one. I think that's one of the better abilities on a Dragon-type Pokemon I've seen recently. We've got Poliwhirl. Nice. It's nice to see cards that do the status conditions, because sometimes I find it's a little bit lacking. Double Slap. Flip 2 coin stacks as 30 damage for each heads. Nice early game. Tangela. Standard. Shinx. That is very cute. Curiosity. Your opponent reveals that's... Okay. Control is heavy in a set. Boomerang energy, I love to see a new energy. As long as it's attached to a Pokemon, it provides a special energy. If this card's discarded by an effect of an attack used by the opponent... Oh no, by an attack... Oh, okay. Interesting for Charizard in particular. I can't think of any off the top of my head of discard energies. You can attach this card with your discard part. Oh. Oh, that's naughty. If you have an effect that discards your energy to use an attack, it just comes straight back on. That is interesting. Slurper. Flip 2 coins. It does 90 damage for each heads. If both of them are tails, your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. Ooh. Perrin. Very nice. Reveal up to 2 Pokemon in your hand and put them into your deck. If you do, search your deck for up to that many Pokemon. Reveal them, put into your hand and shuffle. Okay, that's quite a nice supporter. I like that. Rillaboom, which we already saw in our deck. Very nice. Hawlucha. Prize count. If you have more prize cards and remain than your opponent, it does 90 more damage. That is quite interesting. I like that. And Iron Leaves. Put up to 2 Pokemon from your discard pile into your hand, or if any of your Pokemon were knocked out by damage from an attack during your opponent's last turn, it does 60 more damage. Interesting indeed. And a lightning energy. So, I'm going to save this guy to last because I really like this guy. Let's go for an Ogerpon pack. Honestly, I do say this guy because I keep getting it. It's Poltergeist, I do believe, instead of Poltergeist. Pinsir. Slow Crunch. Discard all energy from this Pokemon. At the end of your opponent's next turn, a defending Pokemon will be knocked out. Okay, if you can stop them from retreating, that's interesting. Now it's a Perish Song type of card. Fione. Put a support card from your discard pile into your hand, or it does 20 damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Good. Knuckle Punch does 20, and Superpower you may do 30 damage. If you do, this Pokemon also does 30 damage to itself. I'm not really a big fan of this evolution line. Venipede, very interesting art. Spit Poison, it poisons your opponent's Pokemon. Or spinning attack for 40. Bug catching set. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. You reveal it to 2 in any combination of leafy buggy Pokemon and basic grassy bug energy, and put them into your hand. Shuffle the other cards back in your deck. Okay. I like that there's a bit more support towards that type. Wicked Tail. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may flip 2 coins for each head to choose a random card from your opponent's hand. Your opponent reveals those cards and shuffles them into their deck. Gentle Slap does 100. Aggron. Angry Slam. It does 50 damage for each of your opponent's Pokemon that has any damage counters on it. Oh, and if your Pokemon have any damage counters on it. Okay, that's good. And Guard Claw. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 50 less damage from attacks. Cool. Whirlipede. Poison Ring. Your opponent's active Pokemon have poison. During your opponent's next turn, defended Pokemon can't retreat. Interesting. Clefable. Metronome. Use one of your opponent's attacks. Nice. And Alakazam. Strange Hacking. Confuses your opponent's Pokemon, and you may move any number of damage counters from your opponent's Pokemon to other Pokemon any way you like. Or it does 50 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Interesting. And our lightning energy again. And the last one for the kit. We got Snorunt, Lairon, Chimchar, cute, Pinsir, Ogre's Mask. Choose a Pokemon EX in your discard pile that has Ogerpon in its name and switch with one of your opponent's Pokemon EX in play that has Ogerpon in its name. Interesting. Probopass, Heracross, Chansey, cute, Poliwhirl, Zapdos as our rare. Interesting. Unfortunately, only pull we had from that one is the Teal Mask Ogerpon. I'm not complaining though. Ogerpon is absolutely adorable. Okay, I think with further ado, we get straight onto our participation ones. Okay, so let's get onto our participation packs. Cool, so we got Grookey, Finizen. I do like Finizen. It's a very interesting Pokemon. We got Wattrel, Glimmet, Glalie, I'm not sure how to pronounce this one. Ogre's Mask once again. Interesting card, very specific, but very interesting. Probopass. We got Rillaboom again. Lampent. I do like my Lampent. Very interesting. And we got Hizui Arcanine. Proud Fangs, if your opponent... I keep saying opponents. If your benched Pokemon have any damage counters on them, this does 90 more damage. Searing Flame, your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. Again, like to see the status effects. And we got a Leafy Energy. I'm not sure what they call those energies, because, like, say, the dark one is called Darkness. This one applies to bug types typically as well. Which one should we go for? Let's leave Ogerpon till last. I really like my Ogerpon. Okie dokie. Got Helioptile, Corphish, Grookey, Finizen, Perrin, Milotic again, very nice, Ariados, very nice control, got Bellibolt, flip a coin, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed, amazing, I like it, status effects, Festival Lead, okay, this will go straight into connecting with the other Festival Lead cards. Seems like a very interesting format, very reminiscent to me of the Mad Party or the United Wings sort of effects. Very nice. And Sinestia, yes, there he is. Cursed Drop, put 4 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. Or Spill the Tea, I like that. Discard up to 3 Grassy energy cards from your Pokemon. This attack does 70 damage for each card you discarded in this way. Very, very cool. I like that. I like that it's getting that treatment. I gotta learn what that type is called. Green. I very much like that. I like the art. It's just so chill. I love it. Okay, last chance for romance. We got ourselves our it's not Sinestia pack. Oh my god, I have such bad short-term memory. Let's go. So we got Litwick. Look at his little face. We got Poochyena, Flabebe, Timber, Handheld Fan. If the Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, even if this Pokemon is knocked out, move an energy card from the attacking Pokemon to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Okay, interesting. Got more Peko. Oh. Snack Seek. Once during your turn, you may look at the top card of your deck and you may discard it. That's very nice if you need a particular card. You don't need any energies, for example, or you want the energies in the discard pile. Flog it off into the discard pile. Interesting utility. Conkeldurr. This Pokemon is now confused for 80 damage. And Gutsy Swing. If this Pokemon is affected by a special condition, ignore all energy in this attack's cost. Oh, okay. Oops. Brute Bonnet. Okay. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Stats effects, I like it. And Relentless Punches, 50 plus. It does 50 more damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. Got Frogadier, Numbing Water for 20. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Okay. And another Sinestia. Put 4 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. And Spill the Tea. Got a Water Energy. And go on. Whoever's here to the end, you can have a code card. So that is it for our packs. And unfortunately, only one good pull. But all of these cards, unlike any other set I've had recently, besides maybe Paradox Rift purely because of Porygon, all of these cards seem to be very, very high in utility. They've really gone and thought about the actual effects this time, I think, which is very, very pleasing to me. I'm very much looking forward to building a deck out of this. I'm very much looking forward to using this And I think overall, very, very nice set, and you will be seeing a lot more of this set from me on the socials. And let's get right into our close.
As usual, thank you very much for tuning in today. If you made it this far, thank you so much. If you have any suggestions or anything of the sort, pop it wherever the comments is on your phone, your laptop, your computer, your apps, wherever it is. Let us know, because we'd love to know. Thank you again. We'll see you soon. Good night.
Thanks a lot for watching the video, guys. If you have any questions, leave in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you very much. Good night. God bless. All the best.